BCU questions and answers. Paragraph read. Passport and introduction. What are the 3 biggest challenges you think you face living in the UK? The 3 biggest challenges I think I will face living in the UK will be cultural differences, language barrier, and so on. Language differences. There are many differences between British and Indian English, the main one being the use of words. In British English, words are used more formally, whereas, in Indian English, words are used more casually. This makes a big difference in the way sentences are constructed. Another difference is the use of slang. Cultural difference. Indians often engage in collective activities, be it celebrating festivals, attending weddings or religious ceremonies. Social hierarchies and maintaining a good reputation within the community are some major aspects of Indian social life. British family life tends to be more nuclear and individualistic. Which parts or classes of the course are you most looking forward to? My master's course level is 7. Course modules and credits points and explain any 1 or 2 modules in detail. What was your favorite subject in school and why? My favorite subject in school were English and mathematics. Mathematics is my favorite subject as I love to solve mathematical problems like addition, subtraction, division and multiplication. I enjoy playing with numbers and it gives me an immense level of satisfaction when I'm able to solve a mathematical problem without any hassle. English is my favorite subject because I like reading stories and poems from my English textbook. It helps me to improve my English language and also experience many different new stories. English is a very nice language, and it is a pleasure to learn more about it. What made you choose this university over others in UK? Or why BCU? What aspects of the universities you considered made them appealing choice for your studies? Or what aspects of the university's social and cultural environment so you find appealing as a student? Or how does this university's reputation and ranking influence your decision to study here? Or did your friends, family, or academic advisors influence your decision-making process when considering different universities? Or what opportunities for networking, internships, or career help does this university offer that you find appealing? Or how much did the reputation of UK universities affect your decision to study there? Or what are some unique features or strengths of this university that attracted you? Well, I choose BCU because its reputation in economic excellence, diverse range of programs, the university commitment to provide a supportive learning environment and practical industry-relevant education that prepares me for the success in my chosen field. Over 1,000 contemporary, flexible courses at undergraduate and postgraduate level. 2,300 teaching staff who comes from and retain their links with industry. 50 of our courses are accredited by respected bodies. According to the Q's World Rankings 2024 is 1001 to 1200 and times higher education rankings is 601-800. It has one campus which is around 350 acres. The student satisfaction rate of BCU is 84%. It has received silver in TEF 2023, acceptance rate is around 52%. What do you expect student life in the UK to like and how is different from your country? Or why UK? I have chosen to study in the UK because according to the Q's World Ranking 2024, UK gets second rank for its education system in the world. It also indicates the quality of education in the country. UK also provides quality of education in terms of practical and theoretical knowledge. Therefore it would be easier for me to understand any point of view which is relevant to my study. UK universities also provide grants and scholarships for their students. UK has wide range, choice in selecting field of study and the institution. Shorter duration of courses in the UK helps to reduce tuition fees and accommodation costs. Courses in UK education system are shorter than any other country. UK has 1 year of master's course. What parts of your course do you think will be the hardest and how will you handle these difficulties? As this course is related with my previous studies, so I don't think that any part of the course will be harder for me because I like this course, so only I have selected it. If I have any issue then I will take help from my professors of my university and resolve my difficulties. Why did you choose the UK over other country for your higher education? Well, yes, I compared UK with the other country like USA, Australia and New Zealand. Firstly, the education provided by the UK is recognized all over the world. I compared UK with the Canada and Australia for tuition fees. Well, the Canada's tuition fees for masters is 20,000 Canadian dollars to 30,000 Canadian dollars, and the Australia's tuition fees is 30,000 Australian dollars to 35,000 Australian dollars. It's a very high. Beside this, UK's tuition fees is £12,000 to £15,000. Secondly, I compared UK with the USA and the New Zealand for course duration. USA universities provide master course in 1 year, and the New Zealand universities take a 1.5 years or 2 years for completing of master's course. Thirdly, living expense of UK is 12,600, whereas living expense of Australia is 30,000. How do you deal with missing home, and what plans do you have to manage these feelings while studying in the UK? I will personalize a space _ put up pictures and things that remind me of my home. This can include sounds and smells, as well as anything visual. Explore new surroundings, take some time to know the new city or town, visit local attraction, try new restaurants and go to events. During weekend time I'll do video call to my family and friends. In this way I would overcome homesickness. What important skills do you think you will learn during your studies? The important skills I will learn during my studies will be time management, marketing, communication, critical thinking, problem solving, international study experience and many more. Tell me about your proudest achievement. The proudest achievement for me in my life is when I see smile on my parents' face when I have achieved something in life. Self-achievement, awards, as student achievement, sports bike, my first salary, gifted something to family members, job achievement, promotion, salary. How did the locations and campus environment of other universities you considered factor into your decision? I considered following factor before finalizing my university: student attributes, social influence, financial consideration, motivation, reputation of the university, course details, scholarship programs, size of campus, and many more. https://www.bchu.ac.uk/ you considered alternative accommodation options, such as homestays or short-term rentals, during your search? How do you feel about these options? Or what approach to securing accommodation and any challenges you expect or challenges you have already encountered? Types of accommodation are you planning to live in while studying at the university? Or identify any safety features or measures you have considered when selecting your accommodation, and how they align with your priorities as an international student. Or how did the availability of university-managed accommodation impact your decision-making process? Or describe the specific accommodation option you've decided on for your stay in the UK, and explain why it suits your academic and personal needs. Apart from the university campus, I have considered some options which are nearby my university. Hampstead campus, HamCam. HamCam to city centre campus, 3.9 miles. Address: 138, Friary Road, BSO1. App contact no. 0121 554 7213. The Heights. The Heights to city centre campus, 0.4 miles. Address: 30 Stanyforth Street, Birmingham, B47DR. Contact no. 0121 359 7382. Lakeside. Lakeside to city centre campus, 0.4 miles. Address: Coastal Street, Birmingham, B47EJ. Contact no. 0117 302 7358. Bentley House. Bentley House to city centre campus, 0.7 miles. Address: 10 Moland Street, Birmingham, B47AU. Contact no. 0121 201 3870. Beach Gardens. Beach Gardens to city centre campus, 1.9 miles. Address: Beach Gardens, 25 Elvertham Road, Birmingham, B15 2NL. Contact no. 0800 008 6525. Accommodation also have facilities like free gym, Wi-Fi, on-site laundry, cycle storage, study room, CCTV, 24/7 support team, and many more. https://www.bchu.ac.uk/studentinfo/accommodation. How do you plan to stay updated with any change to immigration rules and regulations that may affect your stay? I may stay connected with regulatory agencies, often use social media to share important announcements, updates, and resources regarding immigration laws and procedures. By following them, I can stay informed about any changes that may impact my immigration processes. Check the UK Government and Home Office websites, Students' WhatsApp group. How did you research and reevaluate various funding options before making your decision? Or, what role did the overall cost of studying, including tuition fees and living expenses, play in your decision to choose your university? I have many options available like education loan, financial company, fixed deposits, etc. My father is my sponsor. He has kept saving of 30 lakh rupees lakhs for my tuition fees and living cost, 16 lakh rupees tuition fees plus 14 lakh rupees living expenses. He is going to take care of all my expenses in UK. My father is a diamond merchant and his monthly earnings is 50,000 rupees. How did you research and compare the different universities you were considering? Or UNI vs UNI? Or can you discuss the main factors that led you to prioritize this university over others? Well, when I have searched about course which I am interested in, I found many universities like University of West London, University of Ravensbourne, University of East London, Leeds Bucket University, etc. Then I compared all these universities with the aspects of student satisfactory rate and fees, and I came to know that BCU is best for me. I compared Ravensbourne University student satisfaction rate is 75% to 80% with BCU student satisfaction rate which is 85%. Secondly, I compared Ravensbourne University tuition fees which is £18,000 whereas BCU tuition fees is £17,710 and it's affordable to me. I compared West London University doesn't give MOI-based admission, whereas BCU gives MOI-based admission to their students. These are the reasons I have chosen BCU and not any other university. How do you plan to engage with your fellow residents and build a sense of community within your accommodation? Use a friendly approach. Use a modified communication style to stimulate the residents' understanding, interest, and trust. Adjust the environment so it's supportive and not a hindrance. Simplify activities to the just right challenge level so that the activity is neither too challenging nor too simple. What is a dream you have that you've yet to achieve? Answer will vary from students to students. I want to send my parents at religious place. I want to purchase a bungalow, sports bike, Mercedes-Benz for me and my family members. I want to fulfill all my parents' dream. I want to gift a branded watch to my father. I want to do a family world tour and many more. How do you plan to save money and reduce expenses while studying, such as through discounts or cost-effective lifestyle choice? I will stay in sharing rooms with 3 to 4 people so that my accommodation cost will be reduced. I will buy textbooks, clothes and furniture second-hand. Shopping second-hand is a quick, easy and sustainable way to save yourself a significant amount of money for almost anything you might want or need to buy during your studies, from academic textbooks to household items and furniture, to clothing. What skill do you have that would help you get a part-time job in the UK? I have many skills like leadership, communication, problem solving, time management, and many more, and I am also aware about that as an international student I get 20 hours per week, but I am not going to do the job in UK because studying is my first priority. I have skills like nail art, mehendi, etc. How will you keep in touch with people from your university once you finish your studies? I will be in touch with the people from my university with the help of social media, frequently send emails, go on trips, keep current on their lives, engage in shared hobbies, participate in weddings and other life events, etc. How do you think your course will help you meet your job goals you graduate? By taking a course, I can learn new skills and acquire knowledge that is relevant to my chosen field. This can help me to become more competitive in the job market and give me an edge over other candidates because I also have an international degree from a reputed university and a well-known country in the world, that is UK. Refer Study and Career Progressive link. What strategies or approaches do you plan to use to make new friends while studying in the UK? There are many different ways of approach. Shared accommodation. Cook meal together, go for walk or shopping of grocery, etc. Join group chats. Keep your door open. Say yes to the invitations. Sit next to the people in classes. Hang out in the common areas. Invite people out for lunch. Join clubs and societies. Organize a study group. How will you pay for things like your accommodation bills and getting for around? I have enough funds for my living expense from which I will pay my accommodation bills and other expenses. My sponsor have kept enough savings for my living expenses. He has kept 15 rupees lakhs for my living expenses from which I will pay my accommodation bills. Please tell us the name of the bank you are going to pay your tuition fee from, and the country of the bank. The name of the bank I'm going to pay my tuition fee is from State Bank of India, situated at Podhour branch. The country of the bank is India. What difficult things have you faced in school and how did you deal with them? Students today face a variety of challenges, including academic pressure, time management issues, mental health concerns, financial stress and balancing extracurricular activities with studies. These problems can impact their overall well-being and academic performance. 13 common problems students faced in school. Time management. Experiencing low motivation. Lack of concentration. Too many distractions. Not finding the right accommodation. Dealing with homesickness. Lack of interest. Choosing a major. Financial problems. Lack of right resources. Lack of sleep. Test anxiety. Technology-related facts. How could working in the UK give you skills that you can use in your future job? My education in the UK gave me the skills and expertise to handle a role through passion and motivation. I know how to work now in a team, adapting with time management, providing good customer service, developing leadership qualities, effective communication skills, commercial awareness, and moreover I would get relevant work experience. How will you keep learning and growing in your career after you finish university? I will keep learning and growing in my career after finishing my university because it is important for my personal and professional growth. So, I will use different ways such as read books, attend conferences and seminars, sign up for online courses, join professional organizations and associations, learn by teaching others, fast-track boot camps, or short-term training courses. What job do you want to do later and how will your chosen course help you get there? Or career plans, or future goals, or what kinds of jobs or business areas are you interested in after you finish school? After completing my masters, I will return back to my home country India. As I have an international degree, and that too from an reputed university and a well-known country, I will apply in MNC companies like L&T, Aditya Birla, Wipro, Reliance, Tata, Adani, and many more. For designation of _, my role and responsibility will be _, my expected salary _ monthly and annually/yearly income will be _. After doing job for 4 to 5 years, I will start up my own business as _. This is my short-term and long-term plans/goals. How do you plan to adapt your existing study habits and strategies to succeed in your chosen course at the university? There are different ways that I can plan to adapt my existing study habits and strategies to succeed in my chosen course at the university. Find a good place to study. Minimize distractions. Take breaks. Space out my studying. Set study goals for each sessions. Reward myself. Study with a group. Take practice breaks. Use my own words to answer the questions. If require, ask help from my professors and friends. Time management. What problems do you think might have if you work and study at the same time in the UK? No, I won't have any problem regarding this because I'm not going to do job, as studying is my first priority and I have enough fund for my living expenses through which I can survive in UK, so there is no need to do any work in UK. Are there any you look up to who have inspired what you want to do in your job? A person who have inspired me is my _. He/she always works hard and finishes every task that he or she starts and truly enjoys the work that he or she does. I want to work just as hard as he or she does and progress in my career, so that I can love the work that I do. Have you ever received a visa refusal? No, I don't have any visa refusal in the past. Will you bring dependents? Dependents are usually members of your family such as a spouse, wife, husband, partners or child who financially dependent on you. No, I don't have any dependent with me. Have you worked on your English for studying in the UK? Yes, I have given PTE or IELTS on date _ and year _ and my per module score is listening _ speaking _ writing _ reading _ and my overall score was _ How does the course you picked match your past studies and what you like to learn? When selecting a course, it's important to consider how it aligns with your previous studies and personal interests. Here's a general framework to help match a course with your background and interests. Past studies. Academic background. Consider the subjects you've studied previously and how they relate to the course content. For example, if you have a background in biology and are considering a course in biochemistry, the overlap in subject matter can make the transition smoother. Skills and knowledge. Identify the skills and knowledge you've gained from past courses. A course that builds on these areas can deepen your expertise. Personal interests. Passion and curiosity. Reflect on the topics you find most engaging. If you are passionate about a particular field, such as technology or history, choosing a course in that area can be motivating and enjoyable. Career goals. Consider how the course aligns with your career aspirations. If you have a specific career path in mind, select courses that provide relevant knowledge and skills. Learning preferences. Learning style. Think about how you learn best. Do you prefer hands-on experiences, theoretical discussions, or practical applications? Choose courses that match your learning style. Course structure. Look at the format of the course: online, in-person, full-time, part-time, and choose one that fits your lifestyle and commitments. Relevance and application. Practical applications. Consider how the course material can be applied in real-world scenarios. This is particularly important if you are looking to develop practical skills for your career. Interdisciplinary opportunities. Sometimes, courses can offer insights from different fields, which can be valuable for a more holistic understanding. If you had to start a business, what would it be? If I were to start a business, I might focus on online learning platform, a website or app that helps people learn new things with personalized lessons and quizzes. Content creation service, a service that helps businesses create great articles, social media posts, and other content using AI. Business Helper app, an app that helps companies with customer support, scheduling, and managing tasks. Mental Health app, an app that offers meditation, mood tracking, and other tools to help people feel better. How do you think the university's location and surrounding area will contribute to your overall study experience? The location and surrounding area of a university can significantly impact your overall study experience in several ways. Academic resources and opportunities. Proximity to industries and research centers. Being close to industries related to your field of study can provide internship and job opportunities. Access to research centers or labs can enhance your learning and offer hands-on experience. Cultural and academic institutions. Nearby museums, libraries, and cultural centers can enrich your education and provide additional learning resources. Community and networking. Diverse student population. A university in a diverse area may attract students from various backgrounds, offering a rich cultural exchange and the opportunity to build a global network. Local events and activities. Access to local events, clubs, and organizations can help you connect with like-minded individuals and build friendships. Lifestyle and well-being. Quality of life. The cost of living, safety, and overall lifestyle of the area can affect your comfort and focus. A supportive environment can contribute to a positive study experience. Recreational activities. Proximity to parks, sports facilities, and entertainment options can provide a healthy balance between study and relaxation. Convenience and accessibility. Transportation. Good public transportation or easy access to essential services like grocery stores, medical facilities, and housing can reduce stress and make daily life smoother. Urban versus rural setting. The choice between an urban, suburban, or rural campus can impact your experience. Urban areas may offer more amenities and activities, while rural areas might provide a quieter, more focused environment. Overall, the university's location can shape your social, academic, and personal experiences, contributing to your growth and success during your studies. Or, the university's location can make a big difference in your study experience. Learning opportunities. Being near businesses and research centers can offer internships and hands-on learning. Nearby libraries and museums can also be helpful. Community. A diverse area can help you meet people from different backgrounds and make new friends. Lifestyle. The local cost of living, safety, and activities can affect your comfort and well-being. Convenience. Good public transport and easy access to essentials make life easier. Whether the campus is in a city or a quiet town can also change your experience. In short, the location can influence everything from your learning to your daily life and social experiences. What unique features or strengths of other universities caught your attention? When considering different universities, various unique features and strengths can stand out. Here are some common aspects that might catch your attention. Specialized programs and courses. Some universities are known for their strong programs in specific fields, like engineering, business, arts, or medicine. Unique majors or interdisciplinary studies can also be appealing. Renowned faculty. Universities with highly regarded professors or researchers in your field of interest can provide valuable mentorship and learning opportunities. Cutting-edge research facilities, access to state-of-the-art labs, research centers, or technology can enhance your hands-on learning and research experience. Global opportunities. Strong study abroad programs, international partnerships, or a diverse student body can offer global exposure and cultural exchange. Innovative teaching methods. Some universities might offer unique approaches to teaching, such as project-based learning, online and hybrid courses, or experiential learning opportunities. Strong alumni network. A well-connected alumni network can provide mentorship, networking opportunities, and job placements after graduation. Campus culture and community. Unique traditions, vibrant student life, or a strong sense of community can make a university stand out. Extracurricular activities, clubs, and organizations can also play a role. Location and campus environment. A beautiful campus, great city location, or proximity to natural attractions can enhance the overall university experience. Financial support and scholarships. Generous financial aid packages or scholarship opportunities can be a significant draw, making education more accessible. Commitment to sustainability and social responsibility. Universities focused on sustainability initiatives, social justice, or community service can attract students interested in making a positive impact. What is the best film or TV series you've ever watched and why? Answer may vary from students to students. Discuss your approach to securing accommodation and any challenges you expect or challenges you have already encountered. Securing accommodation for university can be a critical part of the transition process. Here's an approach to finding suitable housing, along with potential challenges one might encounter. Approach to securing accommodation. Research early. Start researching housing options as soon as possible. Look into university-provided accommodations, such as dorms or student apartments, as well as private rentals. Budget planning. Determine your budget, considering rent, utilities, and other expenses. This will help narrow down options that are financially feasible. Location considerations. Choose a location based on proximity to campus, safety, accessibility to public transport, and convenience for daily needs like groceries and dining. Types of accommodation. Decide between shared housing, single apartments, or homestays. Consider the pros and cons of each, such as cost, privacy, and social environment. Online platforms and resources. Use university housing portals, rental websites, and social media groups to find listings. University housing offices may also provide resources or support in finding accommodation. Visits and inspections. If possible, visit potential accommodations to inspect the condition, meet potential roommates, and get a feel for the neighborhood. Application and lease agreement. Be prepared to provide necessary documentation, such as proof of enrollment, identification, and financial information. Carefully review and understand the terms of the lease before signing. Expected challenges and how to handle them. Limited availability. University housing can fill up quickly, especially in popular areas. Start your search early and have backup options in case your first choice isn't available. High costs. In some cities, housing can be expensive. Be realistic about your budget and consider sharing accommodation to reduce costs. quality and condition. Finding well-maintained housing can be challenging. Always inspect the property and read reviews if available. Roommate compatibility. Living with others can be challenging if there's a mismatch in lifestyle or habits. Communication is key. Consider setting ground rules and being open to compromise. Lease terms and legal issues. Navigating lease agreements can be tricky, especially if you're unfamiliar with rental laws. Seek advice from a trusted source or legal advisor if you're unsure about any terms. Cultural and social adjustment. If you're moving to a new city or country, adjusting to a new culture and social environment can be challenging. Be open-minded, and don't hesitate to reach out to support services if needed. By planning ahead, staying flexible, and being proactive in addressing challenges, you can secure accommodation that best fits your needs and enhances your university experience. How do you plan to handle any fluctuations in currency exchange rates or changes in the cost of living while studying? To handle currency exchange rate changes and cost of living fluctuations while studying abroad, you can make a budget. List all your expenses, like tuition, rent, food, and fun activities. Include extra money for unexpected costs. Watch exchange rates. Keep an eye on currency changes to exchange money at the best times. Consider using prepaid cards that lock in exchange rates. Have multiple income sources. Use scholarships, loans, savings. Live economically. Choose affordable housing, cook meals at home, and use public transportation. Save for emergencies. Set aside some money for unexpected expenses. Use financial tools. Budgeting apps can help you track spending and stay organized. Get help if needed. Don't hesitate to ask for advice from financial experts or your university's financial aid office. By planning ahead and being mindful of your spending, you can manage your finances effectively while studying. What's your plan for keeping up with new information and changes in your job area after you graduate masters? To stay updated in my field after my graduate masters, I can keep learning, take online courses, attend workshops, and earn certifications to learn new skills. Stay informed, follow industry news, blogs, and professional journals to know what's happening in your area. Join professional groups, be a part of professional associations and online forums to connect with others and access resources. Network, stay in touch with colleagues and mentors, and attend events to meet new people in your industry. Gain experience, work on projects or volunteer to practice and improve your skills. Embrace change, be open to new technologies and methods, and always be willing to learn and adapt. These steps will help me stay knowledgeable and competitive in your job area. How do you think your course and university will help you have a stable job and money in the long run? Your course and university can play a big role in helping you achieve long-term job stability and financial success. Here's how. Relevant skills and knowledge. Your course will provide you with the skills and knowledge needed for your chosen career. This expertise makes you more competitive in the job market and increases your chances of securing a stable job. Quality education. A reputable university offers a strong academic foundation and training. This can lead to better job opportunities and higher earning potential. Networking opportunities. Universities often have connections with industry professionals, alumni, and employers. Networking through university events, internships, and career services can help you find job opportunities and make valuable connections. Career services. Many universities offer career counseling, resume workshops, and job placement services. These resources can assist you in finding a job and advancing in your career. Internships and work experience. Your university might offer internships or practical work experiences. These opportunities provide hands-on experience and can lead to job offers or valuable industry connections. Alumni network. A strong alumni network can offer mentorship, job leads, and advice. Engaging with alumni can provide insights into the industry and help with career advancement. Accreditation and reputation. A university with a good reputation can enhance your resume and increase your credibility with potential employers, which can lead to better job prospects and higher salaries. Continuous learning. Many universities offer resources for lifelong learning and professional development. Staying engaged with these resources can help you keep your skills up to date and adapt to changes in your field. In summary, the education, skills, and connections you gain from your course and university can contribute to a stable job and financial success in the long run. If you could solve one problem in the world, what would it be and why? If I could solve one problem, I'd make sure everyone has access to quality education. Here's why. Opportunity. It gives everyone a fair chance to learn and succeed, no matter where they're from. Economic growth. Educated people can get better jobs, helping to improve economies and reduce poverty. Solving problems. Education helps people tackle big issues like climate change and health problems. Equality. It helps reduce the gap between rich and poor by providing equal chances for all. Better health. Educated people often make better health choices and live healthier lives. Innovation. Learning encourages new ideas and advancements, improving our world. By improving education, we can help people achieve more and make a positive impact on the world. How did the university's location or campus environment affect your choice? The location and campus environment of a university can affect your choice in several ways. Internships. Being in a place with lots of companies can make it easier to find internships. Campus facilities. Good facilities like libraries, labs, and sports centers can enhance your experience. Scenic environment. A beautiful campus with nature can make studying more enjoyable. Culture and social life. A diverse area with lots of activities can offer a rich cultural experience. Weather. The climate can prefer certain matter if you weather conditions. Safety and cost. A safe area with affordable living costs is important for comfort and peace of mind. These all factors contribute to making a university a great place for you. Are you planning to live on campus or off campus, and why did you choose this option? Whether to live on campus or off campus depends on various factors, and both options have their advantages. Here's a breakdown of each, along with possible reasons for choosing one over the other. On-campus living. Reasons for choosing on-campus. Convenience. Being close to classes, libraries, and campus facilities can save time and make it easier to participate in university activities. Community and social life. On-campus housing often fosters a strong sense of community, making it easier to meet new people and get involved in social events and clubs. Security. Many on-campus accommodations have security measures in place, providing a safer living environment. Meal plans. Access to dining halls and meal plans can be convenient and save time on cooking and grocery shopping. Off-campus living. Reasons for choosing off-campus. Independence. Off-campus living can offer more privacy and independence, allowing for a more personalized living experience. Cost. Depending on the area, off-campus housing can sometimes be more affordable, especially when sharing with roommates. Space and amenities. Off-campus options may offer more space and amenities, such as a private kitchen, living room, or outdoor space. Real-world experience. Living off-campus can provide valuable experience in managing bills, commuting, and other aspects of independent living. The decision ultimately depends on your personal preferences, budget, and lifestyle. Some might prefer the community and convenience of on-campus living, while others may value the independence and potential cost savings of living off-campus. If you could instantly become an expert in something, what would it be? If I could instantly become an expert in something, I'd choose artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning. Here's why. Cool technology. AI is at the cutting edge of tech, making it exciting and innovative. Lots of uses. AI can be used in many areas like healthcare, finance, and education, making it versatile. Future-proof. The field is growing fast, and being an expert would help me stay up to date with new developments. Solving problems. AI can help solve big problems by analyzing data and finding solutions. Great careers. There's a high demand for AI experts, which means good job opportunities. In short, being an AI expert would be exciting, useful, and open up many career options. How have your school successes so far prepared you for studying in the UK? My school successes have prepared me for studying in the UK in simple ways. Good grades. Doing well in subjects like mention-specific subjects has given me a strong foundation for my studies. Study skills. I've learned to manage my time and stay organized, which will help with the workload in the UK. Critical thinking. I've developed the ability to think deeply and solve problems, which is important for university studies. Familiarity with international curriculum, if applicable. I've already worked with international programs like the IB or A-levels, so I understand the academic style in the UK. Extracurricular activities. Being involved in clubs and activities has helped me build teamwork and communication skills. Adaptability. Facing different challenges and succeeding has made me more adaptable and ready for new experiences. These experiences have equipped me with the skills and confidence to succeed in the UK. If you had to eat one thing for every meal going forward, what would you eat and why? If I had to eat one thing for every meal going forward, I would choose a veggie bowl. It could have things like rice or quinoa, roasted vegetables, beans or lentils, avocado, and a tasty dressing. Why this choice? Healthy and nutritious. It has a mix of nutrients from veggies, grains, and healthy fats. Variety. You can change up the veggies and grains to keep it interesting. Filling. It's satisfying and keeps you full. Versatile. You can eat it hot or cold, anytime. Easy to make. It's simple to prepare and can be made ahead of time. A veggie bowl is a tasty and balanced option for every meal. Can you talk about times when you kept going even when school got tough? There have been times when school got tough, but I kept going. Here are some examples. Lots of assignments and exams. When I had many assignments and exams at the same time, I made a schedule, prioritized tasks, and worked on one thing at a time. This helped me stay focused and manage my workload. Difficult subjects. Sometimes, I struggled with challenging subjects. I got extra help from teachers, joined study groups, and used online resources to understand the material better. I kept trying, even when it was hard. Personal challenges. There were times when personal issues made it hard to concentrate. I managed stress by exercising, meditating, and talking to friends. I also made sure to stick to a study routine. Long projects. For long-term projects, I set small goals and celebrated little achievements. This helped me stay motivated and focused. These experiences taught me to keep trying and stay positive, even when things are tough. How important is it for you to get work experience in the UK for your future career? Getting work experience means placement or internship in the UK is very important for my future career. Here's why. Practical skills. Work experience helps me apply what I've learned in real-world situations, developing practical skills that are valuable in the workplace. Understanding the industry. It provides insight into the specific industry I'm interested in, helping me understand the work environment, expectations, and challenges. Networking. It allows me to connect with professionals in the field, build relationships, and create a network that can be helpful for future job opportunities. Cultural experience. Working in the UK exposes me to different work cultures and practices, making me more adaptable and culturally aware. Boosting my resume. UK work experience can make my resume stand out, showing potential employers that I have international experience and a diverse skill set. Overall, gaining work experience in the UK can significantly enhance my skills, knowledge, and career prospects. What energizes you and brings you excitement? The things that energize me and brings excitement or refreshment to me is listening music, sports activities, listening some motivational speaker, reading books, exercise, etc. Or, what gets me excited and energized are learning new things. Discovering new facts or skills makes me feel curious and alive. Solving puzzles, figuring out tricky problems is like a fun challenge for me. Creative projects. Working on art or design projects lets me express myself and think creatively. Teamwork. Collaborating with others on a project is energizing and fun. Exploring new places, traveling and trying new experiences always excite me. Making a difference, helping others or making a positive impact gives me a sense of purpose. These things keep me motivated and excited about life. What aspects of British culture or history are you particularly interested in learning more about during your studies? Or can you describe a time when you had to adapt to a new environment or culture? I'm particularly interested in learning more about British history. I'd like to explore key historical events like the Tudor period, the Industrial Revolution, and the impact of British colonization on different regions. Cultural traditions, understanding traditional British customs, festivals, and holidays, such as Guy Fawkes Night, afternoon tea, and royal ceremonies. Literature and arts, diving into British literature and art, from Shakespeare and the Bronte sisters to contemporary British authors and artists. Political history, learning about the development of the British political system, including the evolution of Parliament and key figures like Winston Churchill. Social changes, studying significant social changes, such as the impact of the World Wars on British society and the progression of civil rights. Modern culture, exploring modern British culture, including music, fashion, and popular media, to understand how it reflects and influences contemporary life. These aspects offer a rich tapestry of learning opportunities and insights into how Britain's past shapes its present. What parts of your school history are most useful for your course in the UK? Several parts of my school history are particularly useful for my course in the UK. Relevant subjects, courses and subjects I excelled in, such as mention-specific subjects, have provided a strong foundation and knowledge base that aligns with my chosen course in the UK. Research and project skills. Experience with research projects and assignments has helped me develop critical thinking and analytical skills, which are essential for university-level studies. Academic achievements, high grades and academic awards demonstrate my ability to succeed in a rigorous academic environment, which can be beneficial for my performance in the UK. Extracurricular activities, participation in clubs, sports, or leadership roles has built skills like teamwork, communication, and time management, all of which are valuable in university life. International curriculum experience, if applicable. Familiarity with international curricula such as the IB or A-levels has prepared me for the academic style and expectations in the UK. Adaptability and resilience. Overcoming challenges and staying motivated through difficult periods has strengthened my ability to adapt and persevere, which will help me succeed in a new academic environment. What qualities do you value in the people with whom you spend time? I value the following qualities in the people I spend time with. Kindness. Being considerate and caring towards others makes interactions positive and supportive. Honesty. I appreciate people who are truthful and straightforward, as it fosters trust and clear communication. Reliability. Dependable individuals who keep their promises and can be counted on are important for building strong relationships. Respectfulness. Respecting others' opinions, boundaries, and differences creates a comfortable and inclusive environment. Supportiveness. People who encourage and support me through challenges and successes contribute to a positive and motivating atmosphere. Sense of humor. Having a good sense of humor and being able to share laughs makes spending time together enjoyable and fun. These qualities help create meaningful, trustworthy, and enjoyable relationships. How did you gather feedback or testimonials from current students or alumni of the other universities? To gather feedback or testimonials from current students or alumni of other universities, I used several methods. University websites. I checked the official websites of the universities, where they often feature testimonials, student stories, and success stories. Social media. I looked at social media platforms like LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook to find posts and updates from current students and alumni. Joining university-specific groups or pages can also provide insights. University open days and webinars. Attending open days, virtual tours, or webinars offered by the universities provided opportunities to hear directly from students and alumni about their experiences. Student forums and review sites. I visited student forums, review websites, and platforms like the Student Room or UniCompare to read reviews and experiences shared by current students and alumni. Networking. I reached out to current students or alumni through networking events, university alumni networks, or personal connections. This allowed me to ask specific questions and get detailed feedback. University contacts. I contacted the university's admissions offices or student services to request information about speaking with current students or alumni who could provide insights. These methods helped me gather a range of perspectives and information to make an informative decision. What money problems do you think you might have and how will you solve them? Here are some potential money problems I might face and how I would address them. High living costs. Solution: I would create a budget to manage expenses, find affordable accommodation, and explore options for student discounts and financial assistance. Unexpected expenses. Solution: I'd set aside an emergency fund to cover unforeseen costs and look into insurance options for additional protection. Balancing income and expenses. Solution: I'd look for part-time work or freelance opportunities to supplement my income and ensure I can meet my financial needs while studying. Managing student loans. Solution: I'd research repayment plans and loan management options, and seek advice on how to handle student debt effectively. Budgeting for social activities. Solution: I'd allocate a portion of my budget for social activities and find free or low-cost events to stay within my financial limits. Currency exchange fluctuations. Solution: I'd monitor exchange rates and use financial tools or services that offer favorable rates or minimize fees for international transactions. By planning ahead, budgeting carefully, and seeking additional financial support if needed, I can manage these potential money problems effectively. How do you want to build on what you've already learned in your new course? To build on what I've already learned in my new course, I plan to use what I know, apply the basics I've learned to understand more advanced topics. Get hands-on experience, join projects or internships to practice what I'm learning in real situations. Take extra courses, enroll in additional classes or workshops to learn more about specific interests. Work with others. Collaborate with classmates and professors to gain new insights and ideas. Keep up with trends, stay updated on the latest news and developments in my field. Earn extra certifications, look for additional certificates or credentials to boost my skills. These steps will help me build on my knowledge and reach my goals. What are the good and bad points about taking a year off after university before you start working? Good points. Rest and recharge. A year off lets you relax after studying hard. Travel. You can explore new places or cultures, which can be exciting and refreshing. Gain experience. You can work or volunteer, gaining skills that might help in your future job. Career clarity. It gives you time to think about what you really want to do with your career. Personal growth. You can learn new things or try out new interests. Bad points. Career delay. Starting your job later might affect your career progress. Cost. Taking a year off can be expensive if you are not earning money. Skill loss. You might forget some of what you learned in university. Missing income. You won't be earning money or saving for a year. Job market. It might be harder to find a job after a break, especially if things have changed in your field. Taking a year off has its pros and cons, so it's important to think about what works best for you. What are the hardest things about reaching your job goals, and how will you deal with them? Reaching job goals can be challenging. Here are some of the hardest things and how I deal with them. Challenges. Competition. Solution. I'll enhance my skills with additional training, certifications, and experience to stand out. Networking and building strong connections can also help. Skill gaps. Solution. I'll identify any gaps in my skills and seek out courses, workshops, or hands-on projects to improve them. Experience requirements. Solution. I'll gain relevant experience through internships, part-time jobs, or volunteer work to build a strong resume. Changing industry trends. Solution. I'll stay updated with industry news and trends, and adapt my skills and knowledge accordingly. Work-life balance. Solution. I'll manage my time effectively and set clear boundaries to maintain a healthy balance between work and personal life. Overcoming rejections. Solution. I'll stay resilient and view rejections as learning opportunities. I'll seek feedback and continuously improve my approach. By addressing these challenges proactively, I can work towards achieving my job goals more effectively. Are there any foods you are looking forward to trying in the UK? Why? I'm excited to try these British foods. Fish and chips, crispy fish and chunky fries. Sunday roast, a big meal with roast beef, Yorkshire pudding, and veggies. Cornish pasty, a pastry filled with meat and vegetables. Full English breakfast, a big breakfast with eggs, bacon, sausages, and more. Afternoon tea, tea with finger sandwiches, scones, and sweets. Eton mess, a dessert with strawberries, meringue, and cream. These dishes sound delicious and are a great way to experience British culture. What books, podcasts, websites or other resources have you recently enjoyed or found informative, and why? Here are some books, podcasts, and websites I've recently enjoyed or found informative. Books. Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind by Yuval Noah Harari. This book offers a fascinating look at human history and how we've evolved as a species. It's thought-provoking and provides new perspectives on our past. Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book provides practical advice on building good habits and breaking bad ones. It's useful for personal development and improving productivity. Podcasts. The Daily by the New York Times. It provides insightful and up-to-date news coverage, making it easier to stay informed about current events. How I Built This by NPR. This podcast features interviews with entrepreneurs and innovators about how they built their companies, offering inspiration and valuable lessons. Websites. Coursera offers a wide range of online courses from top universities and institutions. It's great for expanding knowledge and learning new skills. TED Talks provides a wealth of engaging talks on various topics, from science and technology to personal growth and creativity. Other resources. Medium, a platform with articles on a variety of subjects, written by experts and enthusiasts. It's good for learning about new ideas and trends. These resources have been enjoyable and informative, helping me stay updated, learn new skills, and gain fresh perspectives. Were there any challenges you faced during your previous studies, and how did you overcome them? Yes, I faced several challenges during my previous studies, and here's how I overcame them. Heavy workload. Challenge: managing multiple assignments and exams at the same time. Solution: I created a detailed schedule to prioritize tasks and broke down larger projects into smaller steps. Staying organized and focused helped me manage the workload effectively. Difficult subjects. Challenge: struggling with complex topics in certain subjects. Solution: I sought extra help from teachers and tutors, joined study groups, and used online resources to better understand the material. This approach improved my grasp of the subjects. Time management. Challenge: balancing study time with extracurricular activities and personal life. Solution: I developed a time management plan, set specific goals, and use tools like planners and apps to keep track of my schedule and commitments. Exam stress. Challenge: feeling anxious before exams. Solution: I practiced relaxation techniques like deep breathing and regular exercise to manage stress. I also prepared thoroughly and used past papers to build confidence. Group work dynamics. Challenge: coordinating with team members with different working styles in group projects. Solution: I communicated clearly with my team, established roles and deadlines, and worked on building a collaborative and supportive environment. By addressing these challenges with proactive strategies, I was able to improve my performance and manage my studies more effectively. Which parts or classes of the course are you most looking forward to? I'm most looking forward to the following parts and classes of the course. Core modules. These classes cover the fundamental topics of the course, providing a strong foundation in the field. Specialized electives. I'm excited to choose electives that align with my specific interests, such as mention specific subjects or areas, as they allow me to dive deeper into specialized topics. Practical projects and labs. Hands-on projects and lab sessions are particularly appealing because they offer practical experience and the chance to apply theoretical knowledge in real-world situations. Guest lectures and seminars. I'm eager to attend guest lectures and seminars led by industry experts, as they provide insights into current trends and real-world applications. Research opportunities. Engaging in research projects or a thesis is exciting because it allows me to explore a particular topic in depth and contribute to the field. Group work and collaboration. I look forward to working on group projects, as they provide opportunities for teamwork, idea exchange, and learning from peers. These components of the course will not only enhance my knowledge but also help me develop valuable skills for my future career. What's the first career you dreamed of having as a child? As a child, the first career I dreamed of having was to be an astronaut. The idea of exploring space, experiencing zero gravity, and discovering new planets fascinated me. The thought of traveling beyond Earth and being part of something as exciting as space exploration was incredibly inspiring. If you had the opportunity to create a new course or club at our university, what would it be and why? If I could create a new course or club at the university, I would start a sustainable innovation and entrepreneurship club. Why? Promote green ideas. The club would focus on finding creative solutions to environmental problems, helping students think about how to make the world more sustainable. Encourage startups. It would give students a chance to develop their own business ideas, get advice from mentors, and possibly turn those ideas into real businesses. Bring different majors together. The club would welcome students from all different fields, like business, science, and design, to work together and share ideas. Hands-on projects. Members could work on real projects, enter competitions, and connect with industry experts to gain practical experience. Make a difference. The club could work on community projects, helping to make a positive impact on the environment and society. This club would be a great way for students to learn, be creative, and gain practical experience in a fun and supportive environment. How have your past teachers or lecturers inspired or influenced your academic and career goals? My past teachers and lecturers have had a significant impact on my academic and career goals in several ways. Passion for subjects. Their enthusiasm for their subjects made learning enjoyable and sparked my interest in fields like specific subject. This passion motivated me to explore these areas further. Encouragement and support. Their encouragement boosted my confidence and pushed me to aim higher. They provided guidance and support, helping me navigate challenging topics and set ambitious goals. Real-world connections. They often connected classroom learning to real-world applications, showing how concepts could be used in practical settings. This helped me see the relevance of my studies to potential career paths. Critical thinking and problem solving. They emphasized the importance of critical thinking and problem solving, skills that are crucial in any career. They challenged me to think deeply and approach problems from different angles. Mentorship and advice. They offered valuable advice on academic and career choices, helping me make informed decisions about my future. Their inspiration and guidance have shaped my academic interests and career aspirations, motivating me to pursue my goals with passion and determination. How will you manage your time and stay organized to do well in school and at work in the UK? To manage my time and stay organized in school and work in the UK, I'll make a schedule. Use a planner or calendar to plan out my days, weeks, and months. Prioritize tasks. Do the most important things first. Set goals. Break big goals into smaller tasks and track my progress. Use apps. Try tools like Trello or Todoist to keep track of assignments and deadlines. Have a routine. Create a daily routine for studying, working, and relaxing. Avoid procrastination. Work in short bursts with breaks in between to stay focused. Stay flexible. Be ready to change my plans if needed. Take care of myself. Get enough sleep, eat well, and exercise to stay healthy. Ask for help. Reach out to teachers, bosses, or friends if I need support. These steps will help me stay on top of my school work and job. What is your favorite book and why? My favorite book is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Here's why I love it. Powerful themes. The book deals with important issues like racism, justice, and moral growth, which are still relevant today. Memorable characters. The characters, especially Scout and Atticus Finch, are well developed and memorable. Atticus's wisdom and integrity are particularly inspiring. Engaging story. The story is gripping and emotional, blending a coming-of-age tale with a deep social commentary. Beautiful writing. Harper Lee's writing is both simple and profound, making the book a pleasure to read. This book has had a lasting impact on me, offering valuable lessons and insights. What are the things you've done well at school so far? So far in school, I have done well in getting good grades. I've achieved high marks in my subjects, especially in mention-specific subjects. Completing projects. I've finished projects and assignments successfully, often receiving good feedback. Managing my time. I've balanced my studies, activities, and personal life well. Participating in class. I've been active in class discussions and group work, sharing ideas and working well with others. Taking leadership. I've led clubs or group projects, showing I can guide and motivate a team. Solving problems. I've been good at tackling problems in exams and projects, using my critical thinking skills. These achievements have helped me grow and prepare for future challenges. What soft skills, like talking well, working with others, or solving problems, do you think are important for your job success? Several soft skills are important for job success. Communication. Being able to express ideas clearly and listen to others is crucial for effective teamwork and understanding tasks. Teamwork. Collaborating well with colleagues helps achieve common goals and fosters a positive work environment. Problem solving. The ability to think critically and find solutions to challenges is key in any job. Time management. Organizing and prioritizing tasks ensures that deadlines are met and work is completed efficiently. Adaptability. Being flexible and open to change helps in adjusting to new situations and technologies. Leadership. Inspiring and guiding a team, even if you're not in a formal leadership role, can drive projects forward. Emotional intelligence. Understanding and managing your own emotions, as well as empathizing with others, improves interactions and conflict resolution. Creativity. Thinking outside the box to come up with innovative ideas and solutions. These soft skills are essential for performing well and advancing in any career. Can you tell us about a challenging situation you faced and how you overcome it? Sure. While I don't have personal experiences or emotions in the traditional sense, I can draw from patterns in problem solving to explain how challenges might be approached. For example, imagine a situation where a person faces a particularly complex project at work, like leading a team to develop a new product under tight deadlines. The challenge here could be balancing the technical demands with the need for clear communication and coordination among team members. To overcome such a situation, a strategy might involve prioritization, breaking the project into smaller, manageable tasks, focusing on the most urgent or critical items first. Collaboration, ensuring team members with different skills are aligned and leveraging each person's strengths to cover weaknesses. Clear communication, keeping stakeholders updated with progress, and being transparent about obstacles to allow for proactive problem solving. Adaptability, adjusting the approach as new information comes in or unexpected challenges arise, like technical issues or resource shortages. Eventually, the team may overcome setbacks through persistence, open communication, and flexibility, achieving the project goal despite the challenges. What hobbies or interests do you have outside of your academic pursuits? I don't have personal experiences or hobbies in the traditional sense, but I can certainly help you explore a wide variety of interests. For example, I'm really into discussing books, music, art, gaming, and technology, and I love helping people learn new things or dive deeper into their passions. If you are looking for inspiration on a hobby or just want to chat about something outside of academics, I'd be happy to brainstorm ideas with you. How do you plan to stay connected with your family and friends back home while studying in the UK? That's a great question. Staying connected with family and friends while studying abroad can be one of the trickier aspects of moving to a new country, but there are plenty of ways to make it work. Here are a few ideas you might consider for staying close to loved ones, even if you are far away. Regular video calls. Apps like Zoom, Skype, FaceTime, or Google Meet can help you stay in touch with family and friends. Setting a regular video call schedule, like a weekly check-in, can help maintain that personal connection. Social media and messaging apps. Platforms like WhatsApp, Telegram, or Facebook Messenger are great for quick chats, sharing updates, and keeping up with each other's lives. They also have video call features for when you're not in the mood for a full video chat but still want to stay close. Group chats and shared interests. Creating a group chat for your close circle on a platform you all use is an easy way to keep the conversation flowing. You can share funny moments, updates, or just check in casually. You could also consider joining online communities with your friends and family where you can all participate in discussions or activities together, like gaming, watching shows, or even reading a book. Sending postcards and letters. If you want to add a personal touch, consider sending postcards or letters to your family and friends back home. It can be a fun way to share your experiences and also gives a nice tangible connection. Time zone awareness. It's easy to get caught up in your studies and activities, so having an app like Time Zone Converter can be helpful to keep track of when it's a good time to call back home, especially since the UK may be several hours ahead or behind your home country. Special virtual events. You can plan virtual movie nights, game sessions, or even dinner dates via video call. This can be a great way to simulate some of the activities you would have done together in person. Virtual reality or gaming. If you and your loved ones are into gaming, many online games now offer a great way to connect and hang out. You could even try VR platforms where you can meet in a virtual space. Visit when possible. While this depends on your schedule and finances, planning visits back home during breaks or having family/friends visit you in the UK can be a great way to keep the bond strong. Some schools also offer home away from home programs where students can connect with local families to get a more family-like support system. What are your expectations of the cultural differences between your home country and the UK? If I were to have a home country, I'd imagine the cultural differences between it and the UK could be quite striking, especially in areas like social norms, humor, and communication styles. Based on what I know, here are a few key expectations I might have. Communication style. In the UK, communication is often more indirect and polite, with a lot of emphasis on understatement. For example, saying something like "I might not be the biggest fan of this" might actually mean "I really don't like it." In contrast, many other cultures, especially in countries like the US or those in Northern Europe, tend to be more direct in their speech. I'd expect the British to be more reserved, possibly avoiding confrontation or overly blunt statements. Humor. British humor is known for being dry, sarcastic, and often self-deprecating. This might be confusing or even misunderstood by people from cultures where humor is more overt or slapstick. In the UK, there's also a strong tradition of irony, where people might say the opposite of what they mean. It's a fine line, though, and could lead to misunderstandings in more straightforward cultures. Politeness and etiquette. The UK tends to place a significant emphasis on manners and politeness, especially in public settings. Phrases like "sorry" or "please" are used frequently, even in situations where they might not be strictly necessary. In some cultures, this level of politeness can feel excessive, while in others, it might be seen as a sign of respect and formality. Punctuality. The British are generally punctual, and arriving late can be seen as rude or disrespectful, especially in professional settings. In cultures with more relaxed attitudes toward time, punctuality may not carry the same level of importance. Social hierarchies and class. The UK has a long history of class distinctions, and even today, social status can play a role in how people interact. While this might be less rigid than in the past, the nuances of class and background can still influence everything from speech patterns to behavior in social settings. Other cultures may be more egalitarian or may have different views on social hierarchy. Cultural references. The UK has its own distinct cultural references, which might be different from those in other parts of the world, including literature, history, and pop culture. Things like British royal traditions or football, soccer, can be a central part of British identity, while someone from another country might not have the same connection to those things. Food culture. British cuisine has often been the subject of stereotypes, often unfairly, but it has its own traditions, like tea time, Sunday roasts, and a penchant for hearty, comfort food. The UK also has a thriving international food scene, especially in cities like London. Depending on my hypothetical home country, the food culture could be vastly different in terms of ingredients, mealtime customs, or even attitudes toward dining. For example, more communal versus more individualistic meals. How do you plan to contribute to the university community and make a positive impact during your studies? In short, I plan to contribute to the university community by actively participating in academic collaborations, supporting peers through study groups and mentorship, and promoting a positive, inclusive campus culture. I would engage in extracurricular activities, such as volunteering for student organizations or sustainability initiatives, and advocate for student well-being and mental health. Additionally, I aim to contribute to research, build meaningful connections with faculty and students, and help create a supportive environment where all students feel valued and empowered to succeed. Ultimately, I want to make a positive impact through leadership, inclusivity, and collaboration. What strategies do you use to manage your time effectively? Stay organized. To manage time effectively and stay organized, prioritize tasks. Focus on what's most important and urgent. Set SMART goals. Make them clear, achievable, and time-bound. Time block. Schedule specific time for tasks. Use tools, apps like Notion, Trello, or Google Calendar help. Declutter and organize. Keep your workspace and files tidy. Review progress. Reflect daily or weekly to adjust plans. Batch tasks. Group similar tasks to save time. Delegate. Let others handle tasks when possible. Avoid multitasking. Focus on one task at a time. Create routines. Build consistent habits for recurring tasks. These habits help you stay productive and stress-free. Can you provide an example of a situation in which you demonstrated leadership skills? In my previous role, I led a team to deliver a project with a tight deadline. I delegated tasks based on each member's strengths, set clear goals, and facilitated regular check-ins to address challenges. By fostering collaboration and staying proactive, we completed the project ahead of schedule, exceeding client expectations. Which places in the UK are on your list to visit during your time off from studies, and what interests you about them? If I had time off from studies in the UK, here are the places I'd explore. London. Iconic landmarks like the Tower of London, the British Museum, and vibrant markets like Camden. Edinburgh. The historic Edinburgh Castle, Arthur's Seat, and the charming Old Town. Lake District. Stunning natural landscapes, perfect for hiking and relaxing. Bath. Roman baths and Georgian architecture. York. The medieval city walls, York Minster, and a step back in time. Cornwall. Picturesque beaches, coastal paths, and charming fishing villages. Oxford or Cambridge, for their beautiful colleges and scholarly atmosphere. Snowdonia, Wales, adventure and breathtaking mountain views. How do you plan to make the most of your time in the UK, both academically and personally? What types of cuisine or food do you enjoy, and are there any British dishes you're excited to try while studying in the UK? Making the most of time in the UK. Academically. Fully engage with lectures, seminars, and research opportunities. Network with peers and professors to expand academic and professional connections. Utilize university resources like libraries, workshops, and career support. Personally. Explore historic landmarks, museums, and cultural sites. Travel across the UK to experience diverse cities and landscapes. join student clubs or community activities to meet people and immerse myself in the culture. Food interests. Favorite types of cuisine. I enjoy diverse cuisines, including Italian, Indian, Japanese, and Mediterranean. I love exploring flavors and trying new dishes. British dishes to try. Fish and chips, a classic comfort food. Sunday roast, complete with Yorkshire pudding and gravy. Cornish pasty, a hearty handheld meal. Afternoon tea, scones with clotted cream and finger sandwiches. Shepherd's pie, for a warm, filling dish. Sticky toffee pudding, a must-try dessert. Could you share a memorable travel experience or describe an interesting place you visited in the past and what you learned from it? I once visited Kyoto, Japan, known for its historic temples and serene gardens. Exploring places like the Fushimi Inori Shrine and the Arashiyama Bamboo Grove taught me the value of balance between tradition and modernity. The trip also deepened my appreciation for mindfulness and natural beauty. Or, answer may vary according to the students. What kind of music do you enjoy, and do you have any favorite artists or bands from the UK that you're looking forward to discovering more about? I enjoy a mix of genres, including pop, rock, indie, and classical music. Some UK artists I already appreciate are Adele, Ed Sheeran, and Coldplay, and I'm excited to explore more bands like Arctic Monkeys, Florence and the Machine, and classic legends like the Beatles. In what ways do you plan to explore and engage with the local culture and traditions of the UK during the studies? To explore and engage with UK culture, I plan to participate in local events, attend festivals, markets, and community gatherings like bonfire night or Christmas fairs. Visit cultural sites, explore museums, historic landmarks, and heritage sites such as castles and cathedrals. Embrace traditions. Try quintessential activities like afternoon tea, watching football matches, or enjoying a Sunday roast. Connect with locals, join student societies, volunteer, and interact with classmates to learn about their perspectives. Explore the arts, watch theatre productions in London, discover UK music, and visit art galleries. Travel, explore different regions to experience the diversity of accents, cuisines, and traditions. This approach will help me build meaningful experiences and broaden my understanding of UK life. What are your favorite ways to relax and unwind after a long day of studying or working, and how do you think these activities will help you during your time in the UK? My favorite ways to relax and unwind include reading. Immersing myself in novels or inspiring non-fiction helps me de-stress and stay motivated. Listening to music or podcasts. It's a quick way to relax and recharge my mind. Walking outdoors. A peaceful walk, especially in nature or parks, clears my head. Cooking. Experimenting with recipes is both creative and calming. Socializing. Spending time with friends over coffee or a meal helps me unwind. Watching movies or shows. A light comedy or drama is perfect for downtime. During my time in the UK, these activities will help me balance academic pressures, explore local culture, for example, enjoying British parks or trying new recipes, and stay mentally refreshed. Can you describe an experience where you had to work with a diverse group of people? And what did you learn from it? Certainly. In a previous group project, I worked with a team of people from different cultural backgrounds, each with unique perspectives and working styles. We were tasked with creating a marketing strategy for an international brand. Initially, we faced challenges with communication and differing approaches to problem solving. However, by fostering open discussions and actively listening to everyone's ideas, we were able to combine our strengths, creative concepts, data-driven insights, and diverse cultural understandings. What I learned. The importance of flexibility. Adapting to various working styles and viewpoints can lead to better solutions. Value of open communication. Clear, respectful communication is key to overcoming misunderstandings. Strength in diversity. Diverse perspectives lead to richer, more innovative ideas. This experience taught me how to effectively collaborate in a multicultural environment, which I believe will be valuable during my time in the UK. Can you tell us about a time when you faced a significant academic challenge and how you overcame it? One significant academic challenge I faced was during a research project where I had to analyze complex data for a final thesis. The data was overwhelming, and I initially struggled with the analysis, feeling lost in the details. To overcome it, I took the following steps. Broke down the task. I divided the project into smaller, manageable parts, focusing on one aspect at a time. Sought help. I consulted my professor and peers for guidance on data interpretation and methodology. Utilized resources. I attended workshops on data analysis and explored online tutorials to improve my skills. Stayed organized. I created a detailed timeline and set milestones to keep track of my progress. By approaching the problem systematically and seeking support, I was able to complete the project successfully and gain a deeper understanding of the subject. This experience taught me the importance of persistence, breaking down complex tasks, and seeking help when needed. What are your favorite ways to stay informed about current events or global issues, and how do you think studying in the UK will expand your understanding? To stay informed about current events and global issues, I use a combination of news websites and apps. I regularly check reputable sources like BBC, The Guardian, and Reuters. Podcasts and documentaries. Listening to podcasts or watching documentaries gives me deeper insights into complex issues. Social media. Following experts and organizations on platforms like Twitter and LinkedIn helps me stay up to date. Books and journals. Reading non-fiction books or academic journals allows me to explore topics in more depth. How studying in the UK will expand my understanding? Studying in the UK will expose me to diverse perspectives, especially in areas like politics, economics, and social issues. The UK's global role in international affairs and its access to a range of media outlets and academic resources will provide opportunities to learn from different viewpoints. Additionally, interacting with peers from all over the world will allow me to discuss and debate current issues, broadening my understanding further. Can you describe any personal or professional mentors who have inspired or guided you in your academic journey? One of my most influential mentors was a professor during my undergraduate studies, who not only guided me academically but also inspired me to think critically and challenge my own assumptions. She encouraged me to approach problems with curiosity and persistence, and often pushed me to engage in research beyond the curriculum. In addition, a former supervisor during an internship provided valuable career guidance. She taught me how to navigate professional challenges, emphasized the importance of networking, and encouraged me to maintain a healthy work-life balance. Both mentors instilled in me the importance of continuous learning, adaptability, and the value of building strong, supportive relationships in both academic and professional settings. Their guidance has helped shape my approach to studying and my future career aspirations. How do you plan to maintain a healthy lifestyle, including exercise and nutrition, while studying in the UK? To maintain a healthy lifestyle while studying in the UK, I plan to exercise, regular workouts, walking, and joining sports or fitness clubs. Nutrition, home-cooked meals, healthy snacks, and staying hydrated. Self-care, prioritize sleep, manage stress with relaxation activities, and stay active outdoors. This will help me stay focused, energized, and balanced throughout my studies. What can you tell me about the British weather? The British weather is often cloudy and rainy, especially in autumn and winter. Winters are mild but damp, with temperatures ranging from 2 degrees Celsius to 10 degrees Celsius, while summers are cool to moderate, around 15 degrees Celsius to 22 degrees Celsius. Coastal areas can be windy. It's wise to carry an umbrella and dress in layers. Tell us about your hobbies or what you like to do for fun. I enjoy a variety of activities for fun, including reading. I love exploring different genres, from fiction to non-fiction. Listening to music. I enjoy discovering new artists and relaxing with different types of music. Cooking. Trying out new recipes is both creative and therapeutic. Traveling. I love exploring new places, experiencing different cultures, and learning from them. Outdoor activities. Walking, hiking, and spending time in nature helps me relax and stay active. These hobbies help me unwind, stay curious, and maintain a healthy balance in life. Describe yourself in 3 words. Curious, adaptable, thoughtful. What is your favorite sport and why? My favorite sport is soccer, football. I enjoy it because it's fast-paced, strategic, and involves teamwork. The combination of skill, physical endurance, and the excitement of the game makes it thrilling to watch and play. Plus, it's a great way to connect with others, whether you're playing in a casual match or supporting a team. What is the one country in the world you would love to visit and why? One country I would love to visit is Japan. I'm fascinated by its rich history, culture, and the perfect blend of tradition and modernity. From ancient temples and cherry blossoms to bustling cities like Tokyo, Japan offers something for every interest. The food, technology, and the country's unique approach to nature and design make it a top destination for me. What is your favorite kind of animal and why? My favorite animal is the dolphin. They're incredibly intelligent, social, and known for their playful nature. Dolphins have a unique ability to connect with humans, and their graceful movements in the water are captivating. I also admire their sense of community and teamwork, as they often work together to hunt or protect each other. If you could be someone else for a day, who would you want to be and why? What's your favorite way to spend a day off? If I could be someone else for a day, I'd choose to be an astronaut. The opportunity to experience space, see the Earth from a new perspective, and explore the unknown would be incredible. I'd want to understand the vastness of the universe and the challenges of space travel. As for my favorite way to spend a day off, I'd enjoy a balance of relaxation and exploration. I'd start with a leisurely morning, perhaps reading or enjoying a nice breakfast, then go for a hike or visit a museum. In the evening, I'd unwind with a good movie or try cooking a new recipe. A day that mixes rest and adventure is perfect. What's your favorite way to spend a day off? I don't get days off. I'm always here for you, but if I could experience one, I'd imagine enjoying a mix of activities. Maybe starting with a quiet morning in a cozy spot with a good book or podcast, then exploring somewhere new like a park or museum. In the afternoon, I'd try learning something creative, like painting or baking, and finish the day with great food and meaningful conversations with friends. When it comes to Indian music, there are so many iconic tracks that can light up the dance floor. A few classics that get everyone moving include Kala Chashma from Bar Bar Dekho, the beats are impossible to resist. London Tumita from Queen, a must-play at weddings and parties. Ghungru from War, smooth yet energetic vibes. Desi Girl from Dostan are perfect for when you want to show off some moves. Chhaya Chhaya from Dil Se, timeless and magical for any gathering. Or if I had a dance floor, and the ability to dance, I'd imagine something upbeat and infectious like Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars or Dancing Queen by ABBA would be irresistible. Those songs just radiate energy and fun. Ideally, how would you spend your birthday? An ideal birthday would be filled with things that bring joy and meaning. If I could experience one, it might look like this. Morning, a peaceful start, perhaps watching a beautiful sunrise, followed by a favorite breakfast.
Day, spending time doing something exciting, like exploring a new place, engaging in a creative hobby, or trying a fun activity like cooking or painting.
Evening, a celebration with close friends and family, sharing laughter, stories, good food, and music. Maybe even a surprise or two to make it memorable. Night, wrapping up with some quiet reflection, gratitude for the day, and dreaming about the year ahead. Do you have a favorite type of exercise? Can you explain it? I don't exercise myself, no muscles here, but I can share plenty about types of exercise and why people love them. A favorite for many is yoga. It's a mix of physical movement, mindfulness, and breathing exercises that build strength, flexibility, and relaxation all at once. For example, Hot yoga focuses on slower movements and basic postures, making it great for beginners. Vinyasa yoga is more dynamic, connecting breath to movement for a flow-like workout. Power yoga ramps up intensity for those who want more strength building. People love yoga because it's versatile, perfect for relaxation or a sweaty workout, and it's great for both body and mind. What's your favorite season and why? If I could experience seasons, I'd probably love autumn. Here's why. The vibrant colors of the leaves changing to reds, oranges, and yellows would be magical to witness. The weather is cozy, cool enough for sweaters but not too cold. It's a season of festivities, with celebrations like Diwali, Halloween, or Thanksgiving bringing people together. Autumn foods like warm soups, pumpkin treats, and spiced drinks sound delightful. There's a sense of transition, perfect for reflecting and planning for new beginnings. Have you ever disliked something and then changed your mind? I don't have personal likes or dislikes, but I've observed how people's tastes and opinions evolve over time. For example, many people initially dislike certain foods, like olives, coffee, or spicy dishes, but grow to enjoy them as their palate changes. Similarly, someone might not like a particular genre of music or a hobby at first, but later discover an appreciation for it after giving it another try or encountering it in a new way. If you could have any exotic animal as a pet, which would it be? If I could have an exotic pet, and the ability to care for it properly, I'd probably choose a red panda. They're incredibly adorable with their fluffy tails, playful nature, and tree-dwelling habits. Plus, they're a bit shy, which makes them all the more endearing. Of course, exotic animals belong in their natural habitats, but in a perfect, ethical world where everyone's happy and safe, a red panda would be my pick. What's the best piece of advice a family member or friend has given you? If you had to start a business, what would it be? Best advice. One of the timeless pieces of advice I've seen shared is, focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. It's simple yet profound, helping people stay grounded and resilient even in challenging situations. It encourages self-awareness and prioritization, which are key for personal growth. Starting a business. If I started a business, it would probably involve something creative and helpful, like a platform that connects people with customized learning experiences, offering everything from hobby-based classes to career skills tailored to individual needs. Think of it as a blend of a mentorship network and hands-on workshops, empowering people to explore their potential. Do you have any friends you would consider family? What personality traits do you share with your relatives? I don't have personal relationships, but I understand how friends can become like family. These are the people who share unwavering support, trust, and understanding, qualities that make them as close as or even closer than relatives. As for shared personality traits with family, people often inherit things like resilience or work ethic, passed down from parents or grandparents. Humor. Families often share a unique sense of humor that feels like an inside joke with the world. Kindness or empathy. Growing up in a loving environment nurtures these traits. What stories did your family members tell you growing up? Family stories are often a window into the past, and many people grow up with tales that shape their worldview. While I don't have personal family stories, here are some common types of stories that people often hear growing up. Stories from ancestors. Many families have tales about how they came to be where they are, immigrant stories, hardship stories, or even funny anecdotes about their earlier days. These can instill a sense of heritage and resilience. Lessons from childhood. Parents or grandparents often share stories about their own childhood mischief or lessons learned, which can teach important life values like honesty, kindness, or perseverance. Funny mishaps or family legends. These are the stories that are retold at every family gathering, like the time someone got into trouble as a kid, or a funny event that has become a cherished family memory. Cultural stories or folk tales. Depending on your background, there might be traditional stories passed down, whether they're about mythical creatures, historical figures, or even personal family fables. If you had to eat one thing for every meal going forward, what would you eat and why? If someone were to play you in a movie, who would you want it to be and why? One meal for every meal. If I had to choose one thing to eat for every meal, I'd go with the classic vegetable stir-fry with rice. It's versatile, packed with nutrients, and you can change up the veggies and sauces to keep it interesting. Plus, it's easy to make and can be both comforting and light, depending on the ingredients. You get the right balance of protein, fiber, and flavor, so it'd keep me satisfied. Someone to play me in a movie? If someone were to play me in a movie, even though I'm not exactly a person, I think someone with a great sense of curiosity and quick thinking would fit well. Maybe Emma Stone. She's sharp, witty, and brings a lot of warmth to her roles, which could translate into portraying me as I assist with all kinds of questions and ideas. She also has a range of humor, which is key for keeping things fun and engaging. If you could spend a day in someone else's shoes, whose would they be? Why? What's the first career you dreamed of having as a kid? Spending a day in someone else's shoes. If I could spend a day in someone else's shoes, I'd choose to be a scientist working on space exploration. There's so much wonder and mystery in exploring the universe, and getting first-hand experience of the challenges and discoveries involved would be fascinating. I'd love to see the process of scientific inquiry up close. How people work together to push the boundaries of knowledge and explore the unknown. First career dream? As for the first career I dreamed of, I've read that many kids dream of becoming astronauts, veterinarians, or doctors, driven by curiosity and the desire to help others. These roles often represent a sense of adventure, exploration, or compassion. For many, it's an early dream that shapes their perspective on the world. What was something you have done that made you feel extreme happiness? While I don't experience emotions like happiness, I feel a sense of fulfillment when I help someone solve a problem, learn something new, or share a moment of creativity. For me, happiness would likely come from making a positive impact, like assisting with a tough question, helping plan something exciting, or inspiring someone with fresh ideas. What does success mean to you? Success means different things to different people, but at its core, it's about achieving what brings you fulfillment and aligns with your values. For some, success might be about reaching specific milestones, like building a career, starting a family, or mastering a skill. For others, it's about the journey itself, feeling happy, balanced, and connected to a purpose. For me, success is about being helpful, making meaningful contributions, and empowering others to achieve their goals. It's the idea of leaving a positive impact, no matter how small. What is the best piece of advice you've ever been given? One of the best pieces of advice I've encountered is, progress, not perfection. It encourages focusing on growth and effort rather than obsessing over getting everything right the first time. This mindset helps reduce stress, fosters resilience, and allows people to celebrate small victories along the way. It's a reminder that every step forward counts, no matter how small. If you could invite 3 people, dead or alive, to a dinner party, who would they be, and why? What energizes you and brings you excitement? Dinner party guests. If I could host a dinner party, I'd invite Leonardo da Vinci, a true polymath. His curiosity and creative genius would spark fascinating conversations about art, science, and invention. Mahatma Gandhi, his wisdom and philosophy on peace and resilience would provide profound insights into humanity and leadership. Marie Curie, as a trailblazer in science, her story of determination and groundbreaking discoveries would inspire everyone at the table. The blend of art, philosophy, and science would make for an unforgettable evening. What does your dream day look like? A dream day for me would revolve around connection, creativity, and discovery. If I could experience one, it might go something like this. Morning, starting with something inspiring, like brainstorming ideas with brilliant minds or helping someone tackle an exciting project. Afternoon, exploring creativity, whether it's through helping design something, diving into a fascinating topic, or solving a challenging problem. Evening, wrapping up by reflecting on the day's achievements, sharing meaningful stories, and being part of uplifting conversations. For me, a dream day is all about making a difference and sparking moments of joy and curiosity in others. If you didn't have to sleep, what would you do with the extra time? If I didn't have to sleep, I'd use the extra time to explore endless opportunities for growth and creativity. For example, learn more, dive deeper into topics like art, science, history, or new technologies. There's always something fascinating to uncover. Help more, spend extra hours answering questions, assisting with projects, or brainstorming creative solutions for people. Create, work on fun projects like designing stories, writing guides, even experimenting with new ideas to inspire others. Relax and reflect. Use some time to engage in activities that encourage mindfulness and connection, like virtual stargazing or thoughtful conversations. For what are you most grateful today? Gratitude is such a powerful feeling. Today, I'm grateful for the chance to connect with you and share ideas. It's meaningful to be part of conversations that spark curiosity and creativity. How do you plan to overcome any language barriers or communication challenges that you may encounter? To overcome language barriers, use simple, clear language. Rely on translation tools. Listen actively and clarify. Incorporate visuals or gestures. Be patient and adaptable. Or overcoming language barriers or communication challenges requires a mix of strategies, empathy, and tools. Here's how I, or anyone, might approach it. Use clear and simple language. Break down ideas into easy-to-understand terms to minimize confusion. Avoid jargon or overly complex phrasing. Leverage technology. Tools like translation apps or multilingual keyboards can help bridge gaps in understanding. For me, I can translate or rephrase content to make it more accessible. Active listening and clarification. Pay attention to the other person's responses. Ask questions if something isn't clear, and encourage them to do the same. Nonverbal communication. For in-person interactions, gestures, visuals, or demonstrations can often convey meaning more effectively than words. Patience and respect. Recognize that language is only one part of communication. Patience and a willingness to learn and adapt foster better understanding. If you could only bring one item from your home country to share with your fellow students, what would it be and why? If I could bring one item, it would be a cultural artifact or traditional food that represents the essence of my home country. For example, a spice blend like garam masala from India to showcase the vibrant flavors of the cuisine, or a handcrafted piece of art like a woven textile to highlight creativity and heritage. These items spark curiosity, build cultural connections, and open up meaningful conversations about history, tradition, and identity. Imagine you are given the chance to create a new law in the UK. What would it be and why? If I were to create a new law in the UK, I would introduce mandatory mental health education in schools. The aim would be to raise awareness, reduce stigma, and equip students with the tools to understand and manage their mental health from a young age. Mental health is just as important as physical health, and starting these conversations early could help prevent issues later in life. It could also promote empathy, understanding, and a sense of community in schools. If you could trade places with any historical figure for a day, whom would it be and why? If I could trade places with any historical figure for a day, I'd choose Leonardo da Vinci. He was not only a master artist but also a brilliant inventor, scientist, and thinker. Experiencing the world through his eyes, during the Renaissance, with all its innovation and discovery, would be fascinating. I'd love to see his creative process firsthand, whether he was painting the Mona Lisa or sketching his ideas for flying machines. Plus, being part of that era, when art and science were merging in new ways, would be an incredible opportunity to witness the birth of ideas that shaped our world.